So you've decided to stick with Windows 10, either because you like using it or you don't have a choice because your computer doesn't meet Microsoft's strict hardware requirements for Windows 11. So what are the dangers of keeping Windows 10 running after the end of support, which occurs October 14th, 2025? Well, the main risk that you're going to face is a pretty obvious one. It's security, because you won't be getting any more security updates from Microsoft, no more system patches or anything like that. Now, hackers kind of focus in on older operating systems because they know it's not going to get any updates. It's not going to be patched if there's a security flaw or something like that. So you could be a target in that respect. Also, you could be more vulnerable to malware and ransomware. That's, I think, the most dreaded thing anybody can get on a computer is ransomware, right? So these are some risks that you might face. Now, what you could do to mitigate this risk is have antivirus software up and running on your Windows 10 machine. So the problem with that could be, will your antivirus software keep updating itself for Windows 10? So you have to keep on top of that. That goes for all your other programs too. Will they have updates for Windows 10, or will you be stuck using the current version that you have? Now that may be okay. You may like that version. It may work perfectly fine. So you're all set. But if you want that program to be updated, eventually it might stop getting updates for Windows 10. Another problem you're going to run into is you will not have any official support for Microsoft anymore. So if your system crashes, if you have some kind of problem, you won't have any direct Microsoft support. You'll have to go to maybe web forums, stuff like that. Microsoft has various forums where users put in problems they have and what solutions they found. So you have to turn to that if you have a problem, or maybe you can just figure it out yourself too. But you won't have that official Microsoft support. Another problem you might run into is hardware compatibility. If you're using a new device, you want to plug into your computer, maybe the drivers won't be compatible with Windows 10. Most of the time, they're usually backward compatible, but this is the problem you have to think about you might run into in the future if you continue to use Windows 10. So these are just a few of the issues that you could run into. So what can you do to limit your risk if you continue to use Windows 10? Main risk is security, so a little common sense. Be very careful what email links you open. Maybe don't use email at all with Windows 10. Maybe use it with another computer that you have or your cell phone. Just don't click any suspicious links. Same thing goes with a website. Be careful what websites you go to. Don't click on any weird links or anything. Don't download any programs that you're not 100% sure of. Just a little common sense, and at least the security side of things, you should be okay. So myself, I have a couple of computers that still run Windows 10. They don't meet the minimum requirements for Windows 11, but they're still very good machines, so I'm going to keep using them. I'm going to dual boot those with Linux Mint. So any secure stuff I need to do, I'll do on Linux Mint. And all my Windows programs, I'll continue to run on my Windows 10 computers. So dual booting is pretty cool. It gives you two operating systems to choose from. So in this case, when Windows 10 is not going to have any security updates, Linux Mint is pretty secure in itself. So I'll just use that when I need to and go back and forth. So I hope you found the information in this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.